Some events are popular because they've been around for decades. Then some quickly become part of the fabric of the city because the concept is different or the cause is exceptional. With Pinot Pigs and Poets, it's a combination of those things. The event returns next month. Jane Stone returns from Nebraska pork producers, and Adrielle Griffin is with Completely Kids. Mike is standing by with a couple of Omaha's top chefs. We'll toss it to the kitchen here in a minute. It's nice to have both of you here today.
Thanks for having us.
So I guess we should start with a reminder of the event for our viewers who are brand new to it. What is the idea? What's this about?
I'll let Adrielle field that question.
Sure. So Pinot Pigs and Poets basically says it all in the title. It's a lot of fine Pinot Noir wines. We've got pork dishes from some of Omaha's best chefs, and then we get slam poetry from the Nebraska Writers Collective.
Yeah, and then the Nebraska Pork Producers Association. Jane, we've had you on the show with the group before. Why did you want to be part of the event? I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yes, well, we'd been a sponsor of it for a couple years, and then we have a culinary competition called the Taste of Elegance that we've done for 20-some years. And so we were doing that independently and looked at our sponsorship with Pinot Pigs and Poets and thought, wow, this is a really great opportunity to take our event, and we're going to do it anyway. We might as well be helping, you know, being philanthropic with our corporate dollars, and so they were gracious enough to let us team up with them.
So you just kind of married?
We just married,
yes.
Yes, that's right. And
it's a beautiful union.
It's a beautiful, yes, that's right.
I love it. What about your mission? Because that's really, when you're raising money, it's about the kids. So how do you help kids right here in our area?
So one thing that's really cool about this event is, since it's surrounded around food, our committee has kind of decided that it's going to go towards our weekend and after school food programs. And our mission is to serve youth and their families right here in the Omaha community through our programming, and one of those is the nutrition and food component. And so we've got about 400 kids who would receive little or no food on the weekend if it weren't for our weekend food program. And so this event really goes to support that cause.
We'll talk about how to get tickets here shortly. Chefs John Ersick and Clayton Chapman are with Mike. We'll send it over to them now.
All right, thank you, Mary. They're from Stokes and the Gray Plume, respectively. And Chef Ersick, you won this event last year. Talk about what the event was like and what were the keys to victory? Because I know there's a lot of competition that goes on with this.
I think I lucked out on the victory. There was a lot of great competition, and I was probably the most surprised one in the room when I found out that I won. So it was a great honor to be selected, and went to Napa Valley in April as part of the prize, and it was 3 days of cooking pork and learning about pork production. It was fantastic.
That's awesome. We're taking a look at this Morgan right here. What's this Pinot?
So this was the winner at last year's competition, the 12 Clones Pinot Noir from Morgan. We taste through 30 to 40 Pinot Noirs to pick the top one of the year.
Yeah, what set this one apart?
You know, it had a really bright cherry flavor, and it was very distinctive when we all tasted it. We thought, okay, well that one is really sets itself apart from the others.
Yeah, Chef Chapman, when it comes to, well, first of all, what's this? This is, what kind of pork piece is this?
This is a pork shank.
That's a shank. So what's the best pairing with a shank?
Well, what's fun about Pinot is that you can have either a lighter bodied, real jammy Pinot, or you can have something a little heavier. I would certainly recommend something a little more fully bodied with a shank.
Yeah, so what are some of the things we need to keep in mind when we're thinking about pairing these wines with a pork dish? I mean, well, what do you think about? I mean, the body, of course. What else?
Absolutely, the body, the acidity. You know, whether it has heavy fruit notes or jam notes, you know, that pairs well with, you know, all sorts of varieties of pork.
Yeah. Any pairings that you would recommend for people that are thinking about coming to this event? What are the top pairings that you would recommend with pork?
You know, I think pork belly is great with Pinot Noir. I like things a little bit spicy. With Pinot,
like
I think it matches.
A little flavor, a little kick to that.
A little kick to it, that's right. I think it matches really well, and it's a surprising pairing is to put something spicy with Pinot Noir.
Yeah, so you guys excited for this year? Because you competed last year, right?
I did.
Are you excited? What's going to happen? Because he edged you out by a little bit last year. I mean, is there some competition building up here?
Oh, you know what? I think that's, you know, what's a lot of fun about this event is there's great camaraderie between the local chefs.
Well, it's a great cause, and thanks for showing up today and giving us some recommendations. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Mary, back over to you.
Thanks, Mike. I love how you're trying to bait them. And they are not talking smack.
They didn't take it.
Too classy. Yep. I think now our viewers want to know how to get tickets. We know about the cause. We're getting educated about pairing. So in terms of tickets, what do you recommend, Adrienne?
Absolutely. They can make reservations through pinotandpigs.org. They can also find our list of wineries that are going to be at the event, our list of restaurants and chefs that are going to be at the event, more about the Taste of Elegance competition. So pinotandpigs.org, or they can call the Completely Kids office at 402-397-5809.
Two options, so you can take advantage of the patron party, or you could go, and you notice there's even bit of a price break if you're younger because of the wine. This is a 21 and up event.
That's right.
But if you are one of those young professionals and you want to join, I think that's cool that you're making that a little bit more affordable for our viewers who'd like to do so. pinotandpigs.org, that's the website. Thank you both. And to our chefs, thank you. Well, it can take several months to build one house. How local builders are doing it in a week or less after travel recommendations from a woman who knows where to go and save a few bucks along the way.